Hello everyone, myself Ajay Valmiki and I'm from Anantapur district from Rayalaseema, from Kuntakal. So I've been graduated to BSc Computer Sciences and after that I've just been into entrepreneurship. And so this is first of all the basic of my educational factor that I just been to. And months after that I just got to be introduced to some of a basic and some beyond knowledge about it, that is meditation. So coming to the basic thing, I mean the most important thing which a way to be awareness on the meditation is like before I just got introduced to the meditation, I was been to a childhood hug, and in that childhood time I just don't know whatever the things going on in my life, and I've been carrying it, all the things with me itself, with the unknown things like whatever I'll be doing since from my childhood, whatever the schooling and the things which I'm doing in the daily routine things, and I don't know why we are doing all the things. I've been following to the things. I mean, all the people are doing in the same way. So that was a copy thing that I just want to know why all the people are doing like this. And since from childhood, I just got to know some lot of questions to myself. So from that I got to know something little beyond for that, and I just went to a lot of questions to myself in my own way, and it's a different kind of thing. So once if I just got started to my schooling and just growing up for the next career and each and everything, I'm just getting a lot of thoughts and I'm just getting a lot of questions to myself, and I just didn't explain or share it with any person, with my family or anyone. And there's no any other person who are been into meditation or any other knowledge like this in my family. So once I just got to know a lot of questions to myself in a different way, and I just got look up to in a different way, that I just started reading some books, questioning manners that which I'm getting at doubts in my life. And once after that I just started digging out in a deep way, and in the after my intermediate I just got introduced to meditation. Actually, for me, meditation, that all the people will be saying from since childhood, that it's a basic thing. I mean, a daily routine that all the people will be making you learn. In a meditation, that you just have to sit in a calm place and to just relax and in a position, and you just have to breathe in and out. You just have to observe your breath. This is a basic line that all the people will be saying and to be examined for that. But this is not the major thing that I just got to know once after getting into the reality of the meditation. So all the people will be believing in the outside of the society that meditation is a common thing. Once after I'm getting into, it's not just a meditation, it's beyond something that we just have to know. And I just digging out deeper and each and everything for that. I just get into some books and videos. Once after that, my intermediate in the degree where I've been to, uh, my uncle was already been a spiritual person. I don't know whether he's already started his journey in a spiritual path since from his beyond before the time of years itself. I don't know for that, but the time where I just started in a degree moment, and I got to know that he's also a spiritual person, and he just got to be introduced to me a lot of questions. I mean, whatever the questions I've been having from since childhood, he got to be cleared to me by just writing and clarifying me for some lot of things by explaining me in a brief way. So I just got to know from that time itself that it's a different manner to understand a lot of things from meditation. And even though keeping meditation aside, I just having a questions that why I have taken the birth, and what is I'm doing here, and why should I have to go like this, and why should I have to eat like this, and what I'm doing in the daily routine. Is this the way that we should have to live after getting into the birth? And in this manner, once I just got a deep question that all the people in the world, they have been doing same routine things, right? I mean, like uh, taking birth, and they've been growing up like from since childhood to adult, and then they're just been getting into the growing up for the education, and they'll be getting into the job, and after that they'll be getting into the married, and next the process will be continued, and the final thing is death. So this is a simple cycle of life sciences, right? So all the people will be doing like this itself. So in the old, all the people will be doing in the same way. I just got to know one question: why we are here if all the people will be doing in the same way. So it's not a point which we just have to look into it, that like this is not a different one. I mean, this is not only just a casual thing, that we should have to look into it much deeper, that once we have taken a birth, it's like a purpose that we just have came here. So in the purpose that I just got to know a lot of questions in the different way. So for that I just digging out in a deeper. So at the time moment that where I just got that question like what we are doing and why we are here and that things. So my uncle was clarifying in a different way. I mean to understand, make me understand at the time of age. So he was clarifying me in a different manner. So I just got to be clarified for that time. And actually a lot of people will be getting introduced to the meditation, and after that they'll be getting into the spiritual sciences of education and each and everything. But here I just got to be in a different mode actually. Once I just started getting into a lot of learnings of spiritual sciences, and after that only I just got to be introduced to the meditation. So these are opposite sign of things that I just got to be in touch. And in the meditation that I just entered in, I mean, it started my journey in the meditation. It's about like 2018. It's been for 4 to 5 years. So once I just started meditation in a common way, I just taken it as a casual thing, or just to for the sake of calm, or just to be relaxed, or for some peace of mind. But once after getting into the meditation, and I just got to know a lot of things in a deeper way. So meditation is not only just the thing that we just have to take a part of our time in a daily basis just to for the relax, or take a peace of mind. It's beyond that. Actually, it's very beyond that. A lot of people will not know that in the out of the society. Only the people will be getting extracted from the meditation by experiencing a lot of things. Those people will be getting into that, why what is the meditation and why it's important for us. So once after getting in that importance, I just got to know a lot of experiences. So actually once I've started meditation, I've been doing the meditation for just only for 5 to 10 minutes, or 10 to 15 minutes is the max of the time that I just been into meditation. But once I'm connecting to the learnings, actually what I'm getting learned from the life, I mean from the spiritual sciences, whatever the learnings I'm getting, the learnings makes me to connect to the meditation in a different way, and this both will me lead to be get into the deeper to connect with the meditation into myself actually. So in that case, I just got to be some time like I just went to a pyramid, and it's the first time that I just went for the pyramid. I even don't know that what is pyramid, why we should have to go for the pyramid to meditate, and what is the benefits for that. But once I've been got introduced that pyramid with my friends who've been already doing the meditation in that place. So I went there and I just sat in a calm place and started doing meditating. Suddenly at the first time when I just started doing meditating in the pyramid, I just got to experience the energy. And I actually, it's the fun thing that even I don't know what is energy or the frequencies, whatever the things we'll be discussing about in outside. But once in the first time I just started to be doing meditation in the pyramid. So I just got to be started feeling some new way of inner self. It's like a new energy, it's passing through my all the body of aura and each and everything. And I just started feeling that it's a truth, it's a beyond the meditation, that there's something else. So we just have to start knowing more and more. And it's the first just a small normal experience, but I just got to know that it's not a normal one. So then I just started making it a daily routine, and I've been doing the meditation. It's not for the time sake, it's for some priority that I just to take time for that. And once after that, I just got to know a lot of learnings from that, and I've been reading some lot of books, and I just getting learnings from my uncle and some of our masters who've been written the books. So after that, some of a months or nearby, I came up to the pyramid and just I did meditate. It's a first of all it's a shock thing that once after getting to the meditate, it's for 10 to 15 minutes. So suddenly I just keep in deeper that I just completed more than 1 hour, and I just got to be introduced after that the pssm spiritual sciences movement. So in the sudden time, one of my friends who been to pyramid, so they've been introduced to me a place, an organization is going to conduct an event. So it's like a DMC, the Animaha Chakram in Kattal. So once after they've been introduced to me that place, and I just excited to go there, and I got to know whatever it may be. So I went there for the first time in 2018 actually. So once after getting into the place itself, I just got to feel something else into myself. The energy, the frequency, the aura of the place, it's completely something else that I just started feeling like somewhat a piece of heaven that I've been seen in the Earth planet. So it's a dramatic way that I can explain it in a deep way. But I just started feeling in a very happiest mode. I just came to that place just for to stay for one day to experience or to know whatever that event. But a certain period of time in the first day when I just came up to the place Kartal, and I just got to exploring the things, I mean the place or the event, the cultural programs, and the programs we've been giving learnings from a lot of masters. They've been getting into this event and each and everything, and even the meditation in the pyramid. It's a mega pyramid. So once after feeling all the things in that place, in a certain time I doesn't know how it been connected to me. I just came for to stay for one day, but I've been completely stayed for just 11 days, more than 10 to 11 days, and once after that I just came back to home. But this 10 days is very very important for me in my entire spiritual journey of my life. In these 10 days I just transformed in a new way. Before coming to this experiences, I was just been in questioning to myself that I don't know whatever the things going in my mind and the questions that I'm getting from my soul. But once after these 10 days I just got to experience a few new things, and that was completely beyond learnings what my mind and my thought process, each and everything had been changed in a different and in a practical manner. So I started seeing the things in a reality. The reality is nothing but all the people will be saying that to whatever you're saying it's the reality. But once after these 10 days I just started learning and believing that reality is not about the things what we are going to see, but it's about the beyond the thing what how you are understanding the major reality of the situation or the people who have been talking to our conversation with each and everything. The learnings what I have got after that, like what to do, what not to do, where we have to speak and where we have to see, and what we have to see and what not to speak, what we have to listen, what not to listen, and when we should have to start a conversation with any person, and how much time we should have to use our energy or not, and each and every the respect of opposite person, I mean the gender, the spiritual being, the soul of opposite person, how we should be able to communicate with each and every person. So these are all small things that I can say, but it's very beyond learnings that I just got to be experienced, because tremendously my mind and thought process had been changed after that. I just came to in a reality mode. Actually, once after that, I just start believing whatever the life been completed till that time. It's completely just a process of getting into a school, kindergarten. So once after this 10 days, I just been to the kindergarten of my spiritual journey to get into the reality of life. So once after that, my journey had been begun to this spiritual sciences and each and everything, and I'm very eagerly, I mean, curiously interested to get to know new things. I mean, since from my childhood itself, I've just been getting a lot of different questions, different type of questions. Even people will be calling me some like very crazy that how could you get that questions like that. But once after this 10 days, I just started making all the people to be learned in a new way. And with that experience, it's only the people who are surrounded by me, like family or friends, who are the people, they've been started believing in me also. And whatever I'm saying to them, whatever I'm conveying to them, they started believing it because of my experiences and the change that I got to myself. So in my home itself, my mother and the people who are in my home, each and every person started treating me in a different manner. So that thing I just got to be realized, meditation is not just only a thing that we should have to do for the time of relaxation, but it's just a time of part of life actually. Even I can say in a single line that it's not just only a part of life, it's a life actually. The only thing that you could know about your life that to meditate for yourself. So this is a kind of experience that I've been getting. But through this meditation, I got some experiences in a spiritual way. So I just got to be learn some little things about in a book, and the people random masters that have been explaining about some astral projections and astral travels in each and everything. Once after knowing the things, I just didn't believe in the first time itself that how we can project our soul, whatever it may be. But suddenly, in a certain period of time, whenever I've been staying in the 10 days of that place in Kartal, in one day, I got to know a lot of things like law of attraction and to manifest of things, whatever you're thinking. Your thought is very powerful thing. So whatever you're thinking or whatever the thought you're going to get released, that will be energized to this universe and they'll be getting returned back to you how much you've been confident to get that. So that I just started believing in the time itself. So I just came to the place and one day I just went to a pyramid to meditate. Actually, at the time, the volunteers, they've been making all the people to just to meditate for just only 10 to 15 minutes in that place, because all the people are coming from long places and a lot of huge crowd will be there. So they've been making me permit just to meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. But I just obliged for myself. I just thought, given released a thought that no person should have to disturb me for how much the quantity of time that I should have to spare there and to meditate for myself. And I just got to know for the time period. But once I just went to the pyramid, I just came and I just sat to my place and I started doing meditation, and a lot of people sitting around me. I've been sitting in a king chamber. It's in the mid of the pyramid. So once after started doing the meditation, okay, at a certain period of time the meditation had been completed. I just came up to outside and I just seen the time. It's been more than 2.5 hours. So I came there for 10 to 15 minutes and the volunteers are making all the people to get up from their place. But I just sat that place nearby 2 hours actually. And second thing, so after that I just got to experience the astral travel in a certain period of time. I just went to some of a place, and then suddenly I started believing. I thought first it's an imagination, but I just called a person where I not been to that place. I didn't know, I didn't see in that place, and whatever, however it may be. And I called to the person. I just said that your home will be like that, and the structure of infrastructure and each and everything. And the person was in shock. How you do you know? Have you been to my home or not? So that time I started believing is astral travel is also a process of making yourself to learn more things. It's a time of experience that I'll be getting. So it's a small experience that I'll be getting, but a more experience I've been already got from after that also. So this is about a brief information that I just started my journey of spiritual things and each and everything. But finally, whatever my journey and the process will be going on, the major agenda that for myself is to get to know the reality, whatever will be going, the step what we are taking, or the thought process or the thinking, the process will be working out, or in a practical way or in a logical way. The physical life or an astral life, whatever it may be, you should have to be in an unconscious way to get aware of each and everything to be getting to the reality. A lot of people will be on the outside not going to believe you for this sake of knowledge and spiritual journey, but it's the true nature of your life actually. So you should have to believe that. And yeah, these are all about in a brief way to get into my journey of my experiences. So thank you for that. So I can say only one thing to all the viewers: you should have to start doing meditation, and you can go through some pyramids to meditate. Even it was very energized to get into the new experiences. So it's a greatest way to get into your new life. And my major message to all the viewers is that about don't ever think whatever you've been doing in your life right now, it's not only your life, it's a process of being growing up for your soul to get a lot of new and reality things. So start digging out for that and get into your new individuality for yourself. And it's the process to get to there, to enlighten for that. Meditation is a way to reach, make you to reach that place. Okay, so this is all about to teach you, and I wanted to tell you about that. I want to share this thing. So fortunately I just got to know all these experiences, from PMC and from pssm movement and from Pimer. So they've been doing a great work for this to all the people. So thank you for this opportunity. I'm so glad for that.